What's up, guys? It's a Justice Master here, and this is actually a response video of the comic book news I heard. Apparently, starting in 2017, there's going to be Marvel's releasing this one thing called Resurrection, whatever. The point is, I'm hearing that they're giving the X-Men some support for once. And I, being, an X-Men eccentric fan or X-Men-esque style fan, not just for them, but also someone who's been following their footsteps, and saying, finally! I mean, really, Marvel, it took you this long to figure this one out. This, to me, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here, is getting sick and tired of you treating one of the greatest superhero teams or comic book series in history, or all time. One of them, I won't say is the best, that's a matter of opinion or so. And I'm saying, look, for most people to say, I think it's just the rumors that you don't own the rights to the movies. That's most likely the case. But really, I could have, if I was in charge of this, I could have done better. I mean, yeah, so far, there are some YouTube videos that was about the 4-part story Death of X, where somehow Scott and his team are back. Somehow, it's not clear. Or they just, I don't know. But I am saying, seriously, getting rid of the X-Men is pretty much going to make you lose a huge chunk of your fans. Now, before anything, I will say this. I know most people are going to say, do you hate this whole Inhuman thing? No, I do not. But, really, I could have found something even better than this. And yes, before I noticed that, yes, there was this one character called the Beyonder, who was supposed to be half mutant, half Inhuman. Here he had the X gene, and he was exposed to the Terrigen Mist. It just made his powers much stronger. But in this one, it's deadly to mutants. How this happened? Well, you know the answer. They retconned it. Again. Seriously. And plus, why you keep saying? And plus, this is just me. Don't comment. I know you're going to have this negative comments, but I'm just going to say it. But instead of calling it an inhuman mutant, just call it a inmutant. That's what I would put it down. Inmutant. Inmutant. That's what it should be called for the mutant inhuman hybrid. That's what I would have done if I was ever in Marvel. In fact, I might talk about that more often somewhere down the road. But the point is, they're finally going to say we need to get the X-Men back, and they start acting like adults. And I also heard that Fox and Marvel are getting better, are getting are agreeing in someone's mature people. I also going to say this. I think it's also because they realized they've been bumped to number 2, and DC took to the number 1 position because of the Rebirth. And I'll get to the Rebirth. I'll get to the Rebirth somewhere down the line too. And I was saying there, again, I am not the only one here that knows this, but it takes any comic book fan. In fact, it takes almost anyone who actually has heard these characters to know that the X-Men have saved the Marvel Universe more so than anyone else. And than most of the other categories. Heck, they even did that more so than the Avengers. I mean, much like as Scott Summers said in Avengers vs. X-Men, to the Avengers franchise, where were you? Or in my case, where were you? This is what I would say in my terms, in inspiration to Cyclops in X-Men versus Avengers. Avengers vs. X-Men. Whatever. Where were you in my childhood? I mean, yeah, the others X-Men Unite. It's like Avengers United we stand. But again, where were you where I need to look for heroes and inspiration? Where were you to actually show me that you guys exist, or there's actually such a team called that? Heck, you guys were like one of the latest teams I have heard of. The X-Men came first, then the Justice League in DC. Yeah. I know they're getting a movie, but I actually knew the Justice League before I knew the Avengers via experience. But I'm getting off topic. The point is, the X-Men were there first. I did most of my research there. They were literally the first team I knew. Yeah, most of the superheroes I studied at the time were solo heroes. The only team that showed up that I discovered first was the X-Men. And that's just through childhood. And through their movies, yeah, I know Fox is doing the movies. And again, I'm not going to blame I'm only blaming Marvel for how they're treating them in the comics. But in the same time, it's also mainly Fox and Disney's fault. Yes, I imagine poking fun at you, Disney, because they're not making you moolah. And it's mostly for Fox. And Fox, for the suing thing, and Marvel tried to counter it and just left it out from nowhere. Seriously, again, I could have done better. Like, if it was me, here's the thing. If they keep watching the movies, and since they're showing up the Marvel comic, since it's based on a Marvel comic, and you want to know more about them in the comic books, I prefer getting introduced in the movies. Some of these guys might be interested, maybe go back into the comics and see how they're really like. So this could actually, technically, you guys could play that to your advantage. Am I really the only one that sees this? That if they're watching the movies and realize that this is based on the Marvel property, most likely they want to go see what's like in the comics, what's going on. This could actually raise your population even further. But now they're going to see, wait, they're dying? It's like am I really the only one that sees this thing that could have easily been sorted out? I mean, I am disappointed now, but I'm now happy that they're getting somewhere or back in. Like Cyclops is going to continue this thing. I also heard that Old Scott's back again from Death of X. Iceman, in fact, shyly, even Iceman's getting a solo series. I heard again, Iceman, the second X-Man is getting a solo series. Well, finally we got a solo acting ice superhero. I mean, no one's really doing that. Most times, every time you see ice characters, they're usually on a team or someone on a back. We never really saw a solo acting ice superhero, period. And, okay, first of all, you Disney fans, no, Frozen doesn't count. This is a superheroes. Cable's continuing his thing, and sometimes I wish, and I really do wish this happened. Somehow X-Men gets, like, his major powers back. Yeah, I know it's just me rambling on, because I do like Nate Gray, especially with his power. Whereas, I mean, especially seeing his own little thing, since he's literally a man of his own dimension. And I really do want to see him regain the powers that he lost back somehow. But then again, not make him too powerful. Yeah, just me rambling. So, yes. X-Men's back in town. Oh, it's coming back. I mean, since it's going to be in spring of 2017. 2017. Again, sorry. I am stumbling tonight. And I guess I'm going to say that this is kind of like one of my few Halloween things, because, well, it's supposed to be a celebration of the fear of the dead. And the fear is, the dead part is that the X-Men, that your fans are fading away. That something is going to come back and haunt you, Marvel. And that's what the X-Men were coming to haunt you, Marvel. They were going to haunt you for life. And I'm glad. And you know what was haunting you? They were not going to haunt you. Their fans were. Because apparently they thought that you were dead. And in a weird, confused way. I'll stop. So that's my little video. Lasted for 10 minutes. Wow, I'm surprised. So what do you guys think about this X-Men? About the X-Men coming back? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments. Guys, like, comment, subscribe, and keep reading comics.